It's more ethical to put Spoonie in position of owner for a long-term hold than it is to leave him as a lender for a long-term hold. Braxton, we saw the market shifting. We saw it turning. True or false, Spoonie?
Yeah, we did.
What did we do?
We immediately started changing our business.
To what? Are you not the president of a hedge fund now?
Yes, but we're still doing the same thing we're doing. We're doing it in a different way.
That's right. What shifted? How did we shift our business model?
Stop structuring with debt that's going to be too expensive, that potentially backs us into a corner when bankers get cautious.
That's it. So like what we see
Risk
out of the
mitigation is
market,
it.
Like we're like, hey, look, we got plenty of private capital, and the real deal is like if I'm using Spoonie's money and I tell him I'm gonna have it back to him in 6 months, and 6 months later I can't give it back to him because banks aren't lending. Okay, I gotta go to Spoonie. We gotta have a conversation anyways. Spoonie, what 3 recourses do you have for me if I can't pay you off in 6 months?
Foreclose.
So you can have the property.
Or you turn, extend the loan.
Extend the loan. So we're partners for longer anyways. And my favorite, this is my personal favorite, often not thought of.
Partner.
Braxton. Do what?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
Partner.
Partner. Hey, buddy. They won't loan us
I
any.
didn't mean to cut you off.
They won't loan us any
The answer
money.
that you knew.
Well, they won't loan us any money, but maybe they'll loan us some money. You know what I mean? So if you want to co-sign, come on, brother. Let's go.
Otherwise, I'll keep making that interest payment.
Yeah, otherwise, I
We'll
mean,
ride this out.
we got a tenant in there, and we're going to ride this thing out, however long it takes, how long
Well,
it takes.
that's the weird part about the situation, because you still believe in the real estate, even if bankers, if they're hedging their bets, so it's like, hey, look, let's set the expectation up front that we'll just do it and operate it in the best way that we can, as opposed to worrying about getting in a spot that we can't get out of.
Yeah. And it's ethical because now if I got Spoonie's money and I'm paying him interest only, what's his taxes on the interest?
100%.
Yeah, it's just ordinary income.
Right.
What's his taxes whenever he owns a rental?
He's a business owner.
Yeah.
So you get all the depreciation and expenses that go into that before you get your income.
That's right. So
Uncle
now
Sam gets what's left.
That's right. So it's more ethical to put Spoonie in position of owner for a long-term hold than it is to leave him as a lender for a long-term hold. So we just go have all that conversation with all of our private money people and say, we're going to switch our business model up to this. Okay. Are you in or are you out? We did $8 million worth of transactions last year. We're looking to get $5 million raised. Do you want to come along with us? If you want to come along with us, great. You know what I mean? If you don't, maybe you know somebody who does, and boom, it's been dominoing over the last couple of weeks. And that's how we shifted our business model. Now, other gurus and other people that are out there in the space, maybe they got a little nervous about it. Are we still going to flip houses?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Are we still going to buy rentals?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Are you still going to do personal properties?
Absolutely.
You still going to do personal properties?
Mm-hmm.
We're still going to do personal properties. We're just going to fill that fund up and churn what churns. We're going to flip properties with it, okay? And whatever ends up as a rental is what ends up as a rental. Interest rates environment changes, goes down, boom, we'll dispo them and we'll replace them with whatever's out there. But we fish every day, so we know exactly what the market's doing. We're not guessing about it. We're not listening to what the internet's saying about it. Whenever Graham Stephan or somebody drops a new video, I watch it because I'm interested in what somebody wants, saying about something I don't know anything about. But I'm not worried about the same things in the economy that they're worried about.
Well, as long as you're an operator in real estate, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Your business model may change or shift, but the principles remain the same.
Yeah.
Well, and being underwritten properly at the front side. I think there's a lot of people in this space that, hey, I hope this works out, or that, you know what,
You got to be
I guess it's
realistic
gonna
to the
work
market
out.
that you're in.
And I think that's what's always separated us was the way we underwrite multiple exits, but we always underwrite that we're going to have to own it forever.
Always. We're going to own this forever. What's the play here? Is it a cash flow play? It's more ethical to put Spoonie in position of owner for a long-term hold than it is to leave him as a lender for a long-term hold, because they don't work with debt on them, but they're phenomenal properties to own. Buying something for 170 that's, comps out at 270, that's a pretty good deal if it sells. But owning that thing for 3 or 4 years and selling it whenever it's 300 or 325,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? That also works. It's like I don't have to fire sell this right now. If I have to stick a tenant in there and ride this for 3 years till interest rates go down, interest rates going down instantly makes us a 325 property.